At first, no one could believe what they were seeing. Cristiano Ronaldo, once one of the most disciplined athletes in the world, sat in a crowded restaurant, surrounded by piles of burgers, fries, and soda. He ate fast, almost desperately, as if he couldn't stop himself. Wrappers covered the table. Grease stained his shirt. The more he ate, the more out of control it looked. Then suddenly, he paused. For a brief moment, everything felt quiet. Later that evening, standing alone in his room, Ronaldo faced a mirror. What stared back at him didn't feel real. His body had changed, heavily, dramatically. His shoulders dropped. His hand slowly pressed against his stomach, as if hoping it would disappear. But it didn't. He picked up his phone, hesitated, then made a call. Minutes later, Lionel Messi stood at his door. For a second, Messi said nothing. His eyes moved from Ronaldo's face to his body, then back again. There was no judgment, only quiet concern. Messi stepped inside, walking around him slowly, trying to understand how things had gotten this far. Then, without wasting time, he pulled out his phone and made another call. Not long after, Kylian Mbappé arrived, full of energy, focused, ready. He didn't say much. He simply looked at Ronaldo, then gestured. It was time to move. The next morning, the streets were quiet. Ronaldo began jogging, slowly. Each step felt heavy. His breathing grew louder. His body resisted every movement. Mbappé stayed beside him, steady, pushing him forward. Ronaldo stumbled, slowed, nearly stopped. But Mbappé didn't let him quit. Again and again, they ran. Morning turned to evening. Days blurred together. Sweat replaced comfort. Pain replaced ease. And slowly, change began. The weight started to drop. At first, it felt like progress. But then, something wasn't right. Standing in front of the mirror again, Ronaldo barely recognized himself. His body was no longer heavy, but it wasn't strong either. His face looked thinner, his frame weaker. Too far, too fast. His hands trembled, his strength faded. Messi and Mbappé exchanged a look. This wasn't the solution. They had gone too far in the opposite direction. Ronaldo collapsed onto the couch, exhausted. Something had to change. That night, they helped him up and took him somewhere new. A gym. Inside, the atmosphere was different. Focused, quiet, powerful. And waiting there was Erling Haaland. He turned, studied Ronaldo carefully, saying nothing at first. His eyes measured everything. The weakness, the imbalance, the struggle. Then, he nodded. Training began immediately. Dumbbells felt heavy in Ronaldo's hands. His arms shook with every lift. Even the simplest movements demanded effort. Haaland stayed close, correcting, guiding, pushing, but never rushing. At the pull-up bar, Ronaldo tried, barely lifting himself. He dropped, tried again, failed again. But something had changed now. He didn't stop. The days passed. The movements became stronger. The weight felt lighter. His body slowly began to rebuild, not just losing, but gaining. Muscle returned, balance returned, confidence returned. Each lift became smoother, each step more controlled, each breath stronger. Until one moment, everything aligned. Ronaldo stood once again in front of the mirror. But this time, the reflection was different. Strong, lean, balanced, not too much, not too little, just right. He flexed slightly, not out of pride, but out of quiet satisfaction. Behind him, Messi smiled. Mbappé nodded. Haaland watched, arms crossed, knowing the work had paid off. Ronaldo stepped forward, standing tall, confident again. For a moment, it felt like everything was back where it belonged. But then, in the mirror, just for a second, he saw it. A flash of his old self, the version he never wanted to return to, gone as quickly as it appeared. Ronaldo blinked, then smiled. This time he understood. It was never just about changing his body. It was about control. And now, he had it.